Nyungwe. It's actually further than we thought it was going to be, but it's so beautiful. There's all these terraced hills. You see all the farms. There's some locals carrying some massive loads of bananas and potatoes up the hill. We passed some guys that are carrying a load that is just ridiculously impressive. Most likely going to rain between 2 and 4, and it's already 12:30. Oh, sorry, it's already 1 o'clock actually, and we have like almost a 3-hour ride. So here's some guys with some big loads. Oh, those are those little kind of squats. Got a really fun windy road here. It's so green and pretty. A lot of the routes just also take so long in Rwanda because it's 50 kilometers per hour through most of it. But on the plus side, Google Maps is usually pretty accurate in terms of how long it's going to take us. Whereas before, in a lot of countries, it would say 2 hours and it would take us 4 hours, but 2 hours here seems to be pretty dead on. These hills, it's just like exactly what you would picture for the land of 1,000 hills. It's just endless, and it allows for very fun motorcycle roads. This is like definitely one of the most beautiful roads we've ridden on this trip. The air smells so good. I can't explain it. It's like, oh, it's a kiln. Yeah, it's like fresh eucalyptus, fires, like smoky fires. It's like all the best things combined. Okay, now we're coming into Katabi, which apparently there was an amazing buffet here, so for eyes peeled. It's probably like that blue building. That's the bar though. Yeah, you'd think it would say something. That's okay, we each had one cookie already, so we're pretty full. So that's the Nyungwe Park over there. You can tell, it's so thick. Wow, look at those trees. It just looks like a massive amount of broccoli. Yeah, it looks like Monkey Haven. So there's no gorillas in this park, but there's apparently a lot of chimpanzees, and there's a lot of chimpanzee tracking, which we actually aren't going to do here. We're planning on doing that in Uganda. But maybe if we're lucky, we'll just see some chimpanzees when we're going around the park. We'll see. The temperature just dropped so much coming into the park because of all the trees. They're so thick. No chimps yet. There's somewhere. That's a colobus. They're cool. They have like little white beards almost. I think there's a lot of different types of colobus monkeys. We saw some in Tanzania that have big white fluffy tails. We've been climbing and going up most of this time, and the bikes have definitely lost some power, but it's nice that we aren't on 200 or something, because we might struggle a little bit now that we're high up and still climbing. Well, it looks like the rain clouds are starting to form. We're only like 25 minutes from the camping spot. This is kind of what it looked like yesterday before it like monsooned for an hour. This car's there's mud. Oh yeah, that means we might run into some mud later. Hopefully he was coming from the Congo. I'm very bummed that we're not going into the Congo actually. There's a lot of unrest right now. So they actually aren't letting you across the border at all. So even if we wanted to go, we wouldn't be allowed. Wow. This is so dead. I mean, this is definitely the coolest forest I've seen. It's so crazy when you have like all of your senses to take something in. It's like this just looks and feels even more insane because of all the smells. I know. Ethan obviously just changed his back brakes. Good thing. He had like a metal on his rear brake pad. It was terrible. God, the clouds over there are so cool. Gosh, and all the moss on the sides. It's like beautiful. I don't know if I've ever been anywhere more lush. Wow, it is chilly now. I mean, I have like goosebumps. I don't know how high up we are though. Probably over 8,000 feet. Might be up to 10. Bikes are in second gear. Oh, this is the overlook. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, go right. Thank you. Well. Okay, so we just made it to the visitor center. Honestly, so peaceful. Had a good ride. We're gonna go set up camp after this. Hopefully it won't be monsoony when we do that. And it's actually really cold. We just have to close all of the vents in our jackets and pants.
First time we had to close our vents in what?
A while.
It's been a while.
Also, we went up like, 20 stairs and we're completely winded. So we're
It's got to be like 8 or 10,000.
Yeah, we need to find out.
We'll have to ask.
We'll report later once we find out.
We're high.
Yeah. Found out we are at 8,000 feet.
Yeah, but it goes, I think, as high as 13.5.
13.5, yeah. That's pretty high. Well, we're actually getting back on the bikes because we just went out to the visitor center where we were going to camp, but they said that you still need a negative COVID test to stay in the park. So we didn't know about that. Just so everybody knows, all of the national parks in Rwanda, you still need a negative COVID test right now. So unfortunately, we can't stay here. So we're actually going to continue to go to the other side of the park. We're just driving out, and then we're going to find a place to camp just outside the park. Luckily, it's not too far, but we're bummed because we were excited to stay in the park. It's definitely worth riding through, that's for sure. Yeah, we might have just ridden all the way through, we were saying, and not stopped if we had known that was the case. Because now we're like so full from lunch and we like had a beer. We're like ready to set up camp. And they're like, you guys actually need to leave. Monkey, there's a little colobus monkey. Really? Oh yeah, they're all right here.